Alright, we love Spider-Man, but let's be honest, Peter Parker is a hot mess. He's a huge nerd, he gets little to no respect from a public he constantly saves. His fellow superheroes find him to be pretty annoying, and he very rarely has his shit together. I mean, sure, he's a hero, but he's also just struggling to get by, just like the rest of us. Figuring out how to pay bills week to week, or making bad decisions in his personal life, or even just figuring out how to extract his foot from his mouth during arguments with loved ones. We've all been there, sure. So let's take a walk down memory lane together and go through some of Peter's best I too am human garbage moments. In Amazing Spider-Man number 16, Spidey saves Matt Murdock. He doesn't know that Matt is actually Daredevil, so all he sees is a blind man in trouble. So he saves him. And then immediately asks him for money. I mean, what the hell, Peter? Come on. It was hard to pick a specific moment from FF number 17. Johnny needs a place to live, so he imposes on his old buddy Spidey. Peter spends the entire comic working up the nerve to kick the Human Torch out of his apartment, and Johnny spends the entire issue being as Johnny Storm as he can be. I mean, who wouldn't want a roommate who connects the hall closet to the negative zone? Peter is broke and can't pay his rent, so his roommate, Michelle Gonzalez, sells his clothes. But because Michelle is a benevolent soul, she leaves Peter a sweater that he can wear on this hot-ass day to go on a first date with a potential new lady. He shows up late, just in time to see that his date is already hanging with his ex. Man, that sucks. In an Amazing Spider-Man Daredevil Crossover two-parter, Peter, Matt, and the Black Cat herself, Felicia Hardy, work a case together. Peter and Felicia have a romantic history. Well, rather, Spider-Man and Black Cat have a history. She broke up with him once he took the mask off. It was rough. So when he finds Daredevil and Black Cat locking lips when they're supposed to all be partners, yeah, I don't know, that's rough, buddy. I'm on Pete's side here. I mean, really? Matt, I constantly drown in my own guilt, Murdock? Come on, man, not at work. Through a wild series of circumstances, Spidey has ended up with a stolen duffel bag of money. He's panicking, Aunt May is knocking at the door, he still has his costume on, Peter makes the worst decisions, panic is not his friend, so he throws it out the window. Iron Man needs to find a way to get Spidey to say yes to joining the Avengers. Guess how he does it for Peter, I'm the most broke Parker.
So, you're the Spiderling, crime-fighting spider. You're Spider-Boy?
Spider-Man.
Not in that onesie, you're not.
Honestly, same, Pete. Same. Spidey is coming to check on Wolverine, and while there, runs into Elektra. Awkwardness ensues. Elektra is too cool for school, and Spider-Man is, I don't know, too school for cool? I don't really need to give you context here, just wallow in the awkwardness of this one-sided exchange. Oof. Through a kooky turn of events, while trying to stop a museum heist, She-Hulk ends up with a tail. And She-Hulk's tail is so cute! Peter gets it. The punchline to the joke he can barely get out of his mouth after the last panel, he doesn't want to tailgate. As one of Wolverine's dying wishes, he's asked Spidey to come investigate whether or not there is a mole among the students of the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning. This means that Peter gets to play professor to a class full of young mutants. And this goes about as well as we might expect. Not well. Teen Spider-Man is swinging along in the pages of Spidey, running into his heroes, but the one who really gets him tongue-tied is Captain America.
Captain? Big fan?
I mean, I can't even judge. I've had this exact moment meeting my heroes. I once met Lauren Conrad. So yeah, Peter Parker is a hot mess, but I don't know, he's our hot mess, right? As in, you know, the collective our, we, the audience, the lovers of this friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Anyway, you know what we mean. So what'd we miss that would fit on this list? Tell us your favorite hot mess Peter Parker moment in the comments.